And from that story, we'll move on to Check Me Out, our weekly showcase of Nigerians doing something wonderful around the world. Now, with a passion to express our creativity, Tope Oshin went on to study filmmaking at the Colorado Film School in Denver. Today, the film artist is making movies and also mentoring young people in the film and TV industry. Let's check her out.
First thing you have to do as a filmmaker and as a woman and as a young woman is to know your job. Hi, my name is Tope Oshin. I'm a filmmaker. Check me out. I was born here in Lagos, Nigeria, Surulere to be precise. I got into University of Ilorin to study economics, and I did that for about a year or two, and then there was the whole madness that went wrong with ASU and admissions at the point, and then I had to come back to Lagos and go back to Lagos State University, started studying public administration at LASU. And, I didn't care for it one bit. So I went back home and I said, you know what? I'm switching over to theater arts. And then getting in and discovering that I now had to act. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to act. I've always been the creative, creating things, not the one being seen. I couldn't get out of it because it was tied to my grades. Surprisingly, they told me I did it well. And you know how it is when people tell you do something well, you want to keep doing it. Somewhere within my journey, I met Amaka Igwe. So while we had conversations about the scripts, like a mini rehearsal, she said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I don't understand." I said, "I'm an actress." She said, "Yes, but I think you have the inclinations and the instincts of a director." I told her, "No, that I can't." She said, "Why can't you?" I said, "One, I'm just a woman." And she said, "But I'm a woman as well." I said, "Yeah, but you're Amaka Igwe, you're big, everybody's afraid of you, you're who you are." She said, "Yes, mark my words. One day you're going to be Tope Oshin and everybody is going to listen to you as well." So after she falls, I'm going to cut early here. Yeah, okay. Immediately she falls, I'll cut so that you can go and be over her. Yeah, like you want to, should I bite her now or what? Because there was a part of me that still did not believe that a woman could be a successful director in Nigeria, a director at all in Nigeria, apart from her. I felt like she was superhuman. So I said, okay, I'm just going to study it. I'm going to look and see if I fall in love with it, know what it's about, and then that's just it. I'll continue with my normal life. So I read up a lot, I studied a lot. I got online, I watched a lot of movies, studied what exactly directors did, and I fell in love with it sufficiently. Physically directing commercially started for me on The Apprentice Africa, which was a reality show on TV then. I worked on the crew as an assistant director, and I was also an associate producer. So we got to be part of deciding what part of the story we collected during the day was going to make it to TV, and so that was essentially my job. And that was sort of like the first place where I found that it was a problem for people to work with women in positions of leadership. It's hard being a director, it's harder for a woman because people automatically think that you do not know what it means to be a director. So I studied filmmaking at the Colorado Film School. This was after I'd started working as a director. I got a scholarship from federal government of Nigeria at the time. So I studied at Colorado Film School, digital filmmaking. Then I have also attended MetFilm school in London. I studied cinematography. Apart from that, I've attended filmmaking conferences like Berlinale Talents in Germany. I've also been a part of Durban Talents in South Africa, which is sort of like the same thing that Berlinale Talents is, but now within Africa. Some of the awards I've gotten, one that was really memorable for me was I got the African Woman in Film Award from Ghana. What is also of great importance to me is ensuring that young women after me or even younger directors, not necessarily in age, but in embarking on a career, do not experience what I experienced back in the day when there weren't enough female directors. Within the workshops that I organize from time to time, and whenever I get a chance to speak to young people or young women about filmmaking or directing, it's important to me to not just teach them how to make films or the tenets of filmmaking, but also how to communicate on set, how to get that respect that you deserve. My name is Tope Oshin. I'm a filmmaker, and you've just checked me out.
Hats off, Tope. Let's now run you through a quick reminder of our top story for today. Rising cases of sexual violence and murders in the country as Nigerians demand stiffer penalties for offenders. We want to hear your views. You can join the conversation right now on Twitter at @GistNigeriaTV. And for more on any of our stories, do visit bbc.com/Africa and channelstv.com. That's where we are wrapping up today's program. Thank you for staying with us. Until next time, I am Wale Fakile. Goodbye.